Hello and welcome to the finals of the 8-bit Ladderwars tournament hosted by Game Players and our boy Netput. Big thanks to him for putting this on. And we have here in the top, in the black as Marines, looking very menacing, our Marine player Tarnation. And in the bottom, sticking to his guns with the excellent purple colour, playing the Lightbringers, we have AOL Recon. So it has been a while since the last round of this tournament was actually put on. It's taken a while for these guys to get together and play a game, I guess. But we have here Recon carrying on with his history of trying to prove that the Lightbringers are a good faction, which he has succeeded of doing, as they have, just before this game was played, received some small nerfs. Well, small might be an arguable word there, but some nerfs. And this game is going by something we've heard these two players talk about before: Marine rushing against Lightbringers as Marines. It takes a while for the Lightbringers to. They have to really get this up before they get any real counter to Marines. Therefore, you make a load of Marines early on, and you try and hit this first fortress. The idea that Recon and Tarnation have told me is that you can kill this first fortress and force them to remake it, obviously putting them very behind in their army later on. But it doesn't look like he's been so successful so far. I've never seen this played out, so this might be normal. It might be, you know, with the first ogre or whatever, once you've got a big group of Marines. Most Marine rushes end up like this. Like, the early pushes don't do very much, and then later on it does a lot. And Recon's forces are out of position here, so this is going to kill this hunting lodge. This is not going to stand, which is very unfortunate for Recon. Oh, no, Tarnation's going to back up, which is an interesting choice. This actually means that Recon's not in too bad a position. He's got some water elementals out. He does not have many sorceresses, which is a problem, because now that the ogres are going to get into the mix, he is in quite a precarious position. But most of this is Marines, which Water Elemental Ranger will punch through. And now we have the tree. The tree, which is the unit that received the nerf, having its AoE damage cut slightly. And I believe a small knocks their health, although I'm not entirely certain. But I think these will still deal with ogres pretty well. Although ogres did receive a buff in this patch. They actually got back 50 of their health, which they lost in the earlier nerfs to them. And what is this? Is this a tower coming down from Tarnation? Tarnation continuing to throw out some of the weirdest and wackiest play that I've seen in this tournament at times. This, I have heard tell that this game happened. That there was a attempted Marine tower rush. Which, if 8-bit Army's replay system doesn't want to die on me, will be very good. Recon, I suppose, going for the sort of this is what I do against Deathbringers turrets option and building his own turret. Lightbringers turrets are going to be more useful against these turrets, especially versus each other. These turrets, I don't know if they'll attack buildings, even if they're close enough. These turrets put out these AoE pulses when stuff gets too near for too long, which can do quite a lot of damage to stuff. But I just think, like, as the number of trees goes up, the trees, as you can see, outrange these turrets and do a lot of damage to these turrets and are just going to kill them. Like, I don't know what those turrets were meant to fight against, unfortunately. And as you can see now, Lul GG, with only one of each structure, he was just too far behind. Interesting that he made that so early. But a very interesting strategy from Tarnation. I would love to know what that was, what those turrets were meant to kill, and whether those turrets do trigger off of buildings. But trees are just seem to be the perfect counter to that. So a very well held off early game by Recon, and the first game goes to him.